Hello, and welcome to Halpha Historia. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. And every new adventure has a starting point. If you're brand new here, the goal is to provide you, the viewer, with a richer PSO2 experience by exploring the things that make this universe what it is. My name's Zio, and I'll be your lore keeper. What a place to start a brand new life and a brand new adventure. A seemingly idyllic tropical paradise. But nothing is quite as it seems, a fact made abundantly clear to us the moment we came out of our pod. Welcome to Aelio Town. This quaint little village on the southwestern shores of Aelio is actually an important bulwark against the dolls. We meet with the villagers who help us get our bearings in this new world. Garoa invites us into his home where he introduces himself once again alongside his daughter Aina and Manon. Garoa brings us up to speed on where we are and what's been going on here on this planet that they call Halpha. He also gives us a geography lesson about Central City to the north. As the name would suggest, Central City is the biggest city on Halpha, and they're also the military and commercial hub for the entire planet. He then tells us about the fiends that we encountered not long after our fateful arrival, the dolls. Apparently these biomechanical freaks have been terrorizing the Halfians for a good while now, about 500 years by most accounts. No one really knows where they came from either, and they're not the only extraplanetary mystery either. That's where the Meteorn come in. They're people that crash land on Halpha's surface with no memories of their past apart from a few exceptions, like Manon here. Crash landing on a new planet, battling biomechanical fiends, and meeting new friends causes one to work up an appetite. Well, it's party time. A toast to new adventures and new comrades. But the night skies portend great danger. The party's about to be over. Moments later, a flash of light hits the nearby waters, and a horde of dolls arrives to crash the party. But it's not just them, though. They're accompanied by an even larger fiend, Dark Falls. The villagers fight valiantly against the hordes of smaller fiends, but the deck is very much stacked against them. We beat back the small fries, no problem, but their leader is on a completely different level. Garoa, being the self-sacrificing father and leader that he is, bids us leave town while he covers our retreat. He may be one of the 5 strongest warriors on all of Halpha, but even he is no match for a Dark Falls. Garoa leaps at the fiend, and a horrified Aina watches as her father and her village are vaporized. But there's no time for grieving, it's time to get moving to Central City. Though our loved one might not be there with us anymore, there's always something there to remind us. It could be a possession of theirs like a weapon, or even a favorite hangout spot. Remembering these things about them is part of the healing process. Remembering a great warrior and leader, and a loving father. But in the case of Garoa, I don't think we've seen the last of him. His Japanese voice is Kenta Miyake, the voice of All Might from My Hero Academia. You don't just cast someone like that and give them so little screen time. If you enjoyed this, well, you know what to do. As always, thank you so much for watching, and remember, to thine own self be true. Until next time, farewell.